Hello YouTube friends, Gail's here to play some Genshin. I want to do the new event with the, what is it called? This one. Iridescent Arataki Rockin for Life Tour de Force of Awesomeness. That's a bit of a mouthful, but alright. So, it says we need to read the letter first, so let's read the letter. Invitation from the Arataki gang. Ha ha ha! Wanna guess who this is from? Bingo! It's me, amigo. That's right, your bestest buddy who's been down here in Inazuma missing you. Ha ha ha. I recently ran into a new Fontanian friend and he said they've got a music festival called the Iridescent tour over there. Now, yours truly instantly thought of that drum-along festival we had we had last time, and how we drummed it up on Amakene Island. I have no idea how to pronounce that. Singing and scarfing roasted lavender melons. Ah, yeah. Now, those are some great memories. You haven't forgotten either, right, compadre? But, yeah, it'd be great if you could forget that part about the Tenryo Commission botching their jobs and arresting me totally by mistake. So this time, I've decided to work with my new pal and hot host even bigger, even better, even wilder musical party, and it's gonna be called the Iridescent Arataki Rockin' for Life Tour de Force of Awesomeness. What do you think? Doesn't the name just set your soul on fire? So stop dragging your feet and get your tushy on over to Watatsumi Island, because the one and Oni has still got a lot to say. Be there or be square. If you're no show, then there's no show. Disclaimer, of course I didn't have Shinobu transcribe this for me. He totally did. Cool.
Whoa, so this is the venue, huh? Not half bad.
Ah, don't you worry, Jack Attack. We'll find that dog, even if it's hiding in Tenshukaku.
Itto, it's just a myth.
What dog?
Whoa, compadre! And Paimon! You finally made it! Oh man, have I missed you guys. Ah! Oh, yeah, and this is Dvorak, a musician from Fontaine. Jack Attack, you know these two, right?
Hey, Mr. Dvorak, it's you!
It's so wonderful to see you both again. I feel like that lantern rite was just yesterday. How have you been?
Pretty good. So how did you end up hanging around with Itto? Is he helping you with the Iridescent tour now?
Oh, you better believe it, Mini Melon. But that's only half the story. This is no ordinary Iridescent tour. Me and Jack Attack are teaming up to turn this into the Iridescent Arataki Rockin' for Life Tour de Force of Awesomeness!
Rockin' for life? What do you know about rock and roll, bullchucker?
Huh? What, you never heard a bullchucker rock before? Moo, moo, moo! Don't try and understand it, Mini Melon. It'll melt your mind. It's about letting loose. Come on, give us some lavender melon rock.
Okay, speak for yourself, mister. Sounds like you're the one whose mind is melting.
Just to backtrack a little, what's this dog you were talking about?
Just a local legend I heard about. Apparently there was a war between the islands of Narukami and Watatsumi not too long ago. Is that right?
Such a waste. When will people learn? Make rock and roll, guys. Not war.
A tragedy to be sure. Countless animals were affected by the fallout. A raven, a bakedanuki, a weasel thief, and many more sustained injuries.
Fair point. The animals didn't deserve that. But, not to downplay it or anything, but didn't even worse stuff happen than that?
In the eyes of a rocker, all living things are equally important.
So did this dog get injured too?
No, the story goes that this dog was something like a ninkin. It would show up out of nowhere in the middle of a battle to rescue the injured animals and take them to safety.
Oh.
Rockin' and rollin' to the rescue! A king among canines! Woo! There'll always be a place for him in the Arataki gang.
Where did you hear about this?
In Rito. I was actually there while the war was going on. It inspired me to write a song about it. I was even planning to host a music festival around the same theme, but unfortunately, I couldn't convince my investors.
Oh, yeah. I heard all about that. They claimed they had to cancel their plans because of an accident at sea, but that was just a lame excuse.
Yes, they weren't optimistic about the potential return on investment. Plus, I don't know, there seemed to be some other risks they were worried about.
What kind of risks?
Good question. Risks only apparent to people with mora to throw around, I suppose.
I agree. When people have too much mora, they lose their rock and roll spirit.
They do, huh? So what do you mean by rock and roll spirit anyway?
The spirit of, you rock up, rock out, roll the dice, and roll with the punches. And that sort of stuff.
Huh. By that definition, aren't the investors the most rock and roll people in this scenario?
Anyway, point is, those chumps are out, and Arataki Itto is in. I'm running the show from here on out.
Oh, yeah, right! How are you gonna fill in for the investors? Do you even have any more?
I have faith in Itto. He tells me that the Arataki gang is a small but well-known and influential organization in this area, and has even been known to rub shoulders with the local authorities. Isn't that right?
Rub shoulders is putting it mildly. More like they're always locking horns.
Hey, don't look down your nose at the Arataki gang. I got connections, all right? Even the Tri Commission listens to what I have to say.
Okay, Mr. Big Shot, whatever you say.
You can doubt it all you want, Mini Melon, but it's the truth. You know that guy in the Yashiro Commission? Well, he and I are officially bros. That's right. I'm talking about Toma, housekeeper extraordinaire. And there's the general from the Tenryo Commission, Kujo Tengu. I mean, sure, we're always ribbing each other, but it comes from a place of deep mutual respect.
Mutual? Yeah, Paimon's not so sure about that.
So what about the Kanjo Commission?
Okay, fair. No first-name contacts there. But the Arataki gang is a big contributor to the revenue stream. All those fines we pay.
Fines?
Huh? No! I mean the taxes. Yeah. But that's not all. Let's not forget my contacts outside of the Tri-Commission, huh? Amazing, talented people from all walks of life. Like the TCG legend, Ayato. Oh yeah, he's made quite a name for himself in the TCG circles. In fact, they got a saying now. Ayato of the South, Itto of the North. Ha ha ha! That's right. I'm the only serious competition he's got in all of Inazuma.
He has no idea who Hayato is.
Did you make that saying up?
Then there's the Fox Lady, VIP customer of Yukio's ramen stall and fellow participant in the Ramen Masters Championship. I was her only worthy opponent. Also, you know that lonely god in Tenshukaku? Well, guess what? Turns out it was her lifelong wish to catch one of Arataki Itto's events. During the Drum-Along Festival, the Tenryo Commission were worried that their almighty shogun might have too much fun and lose interest in running the government. That's why they invited me over to stay for a couple of days.
Wow, look at you! Sounds like you're really going up in the world. At this rate, you'll have made shogun by the next time we see you. And then Paimon will have to call you Almighty Bullchucker.
Arataki gang never ceases to amaze.
Well, I'll admit I heard a few exaggerations there myself, but regardless, Itto has helped me secure a venue for this event, and for that, I owe him my thanks.
It's nothing. Don't mention it. My bro Goro sorted it all out for me. Let's both go thank him later.
Wait, you know Goro?
Yep. I always knew him as General Goro of the Resistance Fighters, but I had no idea there was more to the story. Turns out, he has another identity.
What other identity?
You've, heard of Miss Hina, right?
Miss Hina, so you...
Hey, no need to yell, all right? Yes, Miss Hina. She's the one who told me. After falling for the Tenryo Commission's tricks at the Drum-Along Festival, I figured I'd find a new location this time, somewhere out of their reach, like, here, for example. So I wrote Miss Hina a letter, asking if she knew anything about the procedure for holding an event on Watatsumi Island. She wrote me back right away and said I could ask Watatsumi Island's general for help, and that his name was Goro. I was like, what? General Goro is the general of all Watatsumi Island?
That was close. Paimon's with you now, but What did you think General meant?
So he also doesn't know who that Goro and Miss Hina are the same person.
What do you mean? Isn't it like one general per squad or something?
That's called a captain.
Really? Huh. Well, either way, if it wasn't for Miss Hina, I never would have known. Pretty rock and roll, huh?
So rock and roll.
All right. Good chat, compadre. I just remembered I got a meeting with Goro coming up. Gonna ask him about that dog situation. Gonna have to love you and leave you for now.
Sure you don't want us to join? We could help.
You guys focus on having a blast here at the festival. I think I can handle this little canine conundrum. There's still a few days left until the big party, so not everything's set up yet. But, the jam zone and the roasted lavender melon zone are ready for action. Have fun, compadre. Got a dash.
What a character. Gotta admire his enthusiasm, though.
I love Itto.
Well, it looks like it's just the three of us for now. Why don't I show you the jam zone to start with?
They feature Itto in a lot of events, but I'm not gonna lie, I don't mind at all, because he's so fun. I love him. Can't get enough of him. He's like the life of the party.
Here we are. I've supplied musical scores and instruments from various regions, including a horn I personally brought from Fontaine. You can play whatever music you like. If you get tired, the roasted lavender melon zone is just over there. Itto says that lavender melons are rock and roll fuel. So what do you think? Want to give it a try?
I guess that makes Paimon flying rock and roll fuel.
Hey, cut that out! Oh, lucky Itto's gone, otherwise Paimon would never hear the end of it. Let's change the topic. What other fun stuff is there to do here, Mr. Dvorak?
Well, we're planning to invite some more music enthusiasts, and we're still getting some supplies together, so we can decorate the place a little. But it could take some time. The Arataki gang has shifted their focus to the dog situation ever since I brought it up. Only one of them is actually sticking to the plan. Her name is Kuki Shinobu. She's out delivering invitations right now.
Yep, that's the Arataki gang for ya. Everyone else goofs around while Shinobu gets things done.
Poor Shinobu.
We should help out. We can't let this event get totally derailed when Shinobu's out there doing her part.
Oh, I mean, are you sure?
Absolutely, we can handle it.
That would be extremely useful. We're starting to get behind schedule, and a couple extra pairs of hands could make all the difference.
No problem. We're happy to help. So you need us to find some music lovers and gather materials for decorating. Was that it?
Exactly. According to the original plan, we aim to finish everything in 5 days, and then the big party can begin. Actually, give me a second. I'll make you a checklist of all the outstanding tasks. That way it'll all be clearer. Oh, also, one other tidbit to share with you. Itto is planning to perform a song on stage on the final day of the event.
Ugh, typical bullchucker always has to be the center of attention.
Why don't you do a song too, Paimon?
Oh, Paimon would steal the show for sure! No one would give Itto a second look after that! Pretty sure he'd yell out, "Paimon's so rock and roll it hurts!" And then he'd run off the stage, bawling his eyes out.
Those are some bold claims, Miss Paimon, but that kind of confidence would serve you well on the stage.
Ah, Paimon's just kidding. Anyway, we'll be ready for that checklist as soon as it's done, Mr. Dvorak.
Great. Feel free to take a look around. I'll bring it over in a few minutes.
View the venue. Looks pretty cool.
Well, well, well. If it isn't the Traveler and Paimon.
Wow, Shinobu and Hazo! What a surprise!
This truly is a pleasant surprise. Although, not that surprising, to be honest. I was just telling Miss Shinobu that I had a sneaking suspicion we might run into you.
Doshin Shikanoin was talking about you constantly the whole way here. I guess the universe answered his prayers.
It's called intuition. Names pop into my head at relevant moments, just the way my mind works.
It's great to see you both.
Paimon sure wasn't expecting Heizo to be the first one to show up.
Boss nagged me to prioritize the Tenryo Commission invitations. He specifically requested Madame Kujo Sara and Doshin Shikanoin.
So why isn't Sara here?
Almost certainly because she has no desire whatsoever to see Itto. In her defense, here's what was written on the invitation letter. Kujo Tengu, come meet me at the top of the Sangonomiya Shrine. Let's go nuts and have a totally rock and roll sumo wrestling match.
If I were Kujo Sara, I'd jump at the chance to throw Itto off the roof.
But then wouldn't Kokomi come and throw Sara off too? All that stomping around on her roof, the noise would drive her crazy.
Yeah. Well, anyway, Madame Kujo Sara's response was much more magnanimous than mine would have been. She gave us a basket of lavender melons to bring as a gift.
Magnanimous? I'm not so sure. Something tells me she's trying to send a message.
What message?
If that Oni brat wants to pick a fight with me, there will be plenty of lavender melons waiting for him at the police station.
Maybe the fact you assume that says more about you than her. So what about the other basket of lavender melons, huh? Is that one from you? What message are you trying to send?
The other basket is actually from a few of us at the police station. I chipped in, and so did some other Doshin who've arrested Itto before, and so did some of Itto's former cellmates. So, I guess this basket of lavender melons is our way of saying, there'll always be a place for you here.
Maybe just give Boss the melons and don't mention that part.
Sure. Well, my work is done here, anyway. Now that I've delivered the lavender melons and said hello to the Traveler, I should probably get going.
Aren't you gonna stay for the event?
Yeah, stay.
Don't worry, I'll definitely be back for the big party. But I have some business to attend to in Rito first.
Okay.
Eesh, being a detective sounds busy. I got you running around all over the place. Oh, wait, Rito! Do you happen to know anything about a mystery Ninken that appeared during the war? Apparently a lot of people in Rito were talking about it.
Ah, the dog, yes? That was the inspiration behind this music festival, wasn't it? Shinobu told me all about it.
Oh, never mind. Paimon just thought a detective might have the inside scoop.
I'm only speculating here, but from experience, I'd say it's probably just a local legend. I doubt the dog even exists. What's wrong? From the look on your face, you've got a vested interest in this situation. Interesting. Well, since I'm going to Rito anyway, I can always ask around and see where it leads.
How much do you charge for your services?
Don't be silly. If this matters to you, that's a good sign that it'll turn out to be something that interests me, too. Stay tuned for more info. See you all soon.
Bye, Heizo.
Seems like Doshin Shikanoin's quite the lone wolf. Well, I'd better get back to delivering these invitations.
Oops.
In that case, guess it's time for us to get to work too. Wonder how that checklist is coming along.
Sorry to keep you waiting. Here's that list for you. If you can work your way through all this, we'll be back on track.
Great! Perfect timing, Mr. Dvorak! We'll get on it right away!
Thank you. I'm very grateful for your help. If you feel like flexing your musical muscles to take a break at any point, just come and find me in the jam zone.
Cool. Fancy dancy. I want to jam.
Hello. Would you like to practice some music?
Yes.
Great. Before you get started, you'll want to calibrate your instrument. Everyone's playing style is slightly different. Let me help you with that.
Alright, alright. I'm just gonna do... I can choose. Well, I'm gonna start with normal. I'm not the greatest at these, by the way. Like, I usually get better as it goes along, because I don't, typically play rhythm games. But it usually takes me a while before I start to get the hang of it. But that's why we start on normal and work our way up. Yay, okay. I'm just gonna do normal. For now, I'm just gonna do normal on all of them, just so I can get the primo gems. I might go back off screen and do the hardened throws when I'm not recording for the other rewards, but I definitely want to get the primo gems. That's why we're doing this, so. Yay. I do enjoy rhythm games, by the way. As far as puzzles go, they're probably one of my more favorite things, if you want to consider them puzzles anyway. But mini games, we'll say mini games. As far as mini games go, I do really enjoy them. I'm just not good at them. All right. But we got the primo gems, which is what we wanted. So. All right. Oh, we got 3 stars that time. Good. Cool. I like this song. I like all the little like designs and the aesthetics changes with each song. That's pretty cool. Oh yeah, nice. Love this song too. Oh, I should have switched to Zhongli. cool, very cool. Alright. I think this is the last one. Awesome. We had a lot of good songs this time. A lot of my favorites. That's great. Zhongli's theme, Hu Tao's, Farina's. Awesome. Good mix. So we can just go collect the pearls and the star conches and maybe look for birds, dogs, and cats and those enemies while we're at it. Alright, so I know we can where we get the pearls from here. I think I even have it marked on the map. Maybe. Or maybe it's something else. I forget. I forget what I was farming here. I think it was the pearls. Mint has green leaves, doesn't it? Yep, counts. Here's the pearls. There's 3 of them right here, so we're gonna take care of that. I don't think these were on the list, but we're gonna fight them anyway.
Cascade!
Just because.
This is order. Solidify!
The doctor will see you.
Windstrider.
Alright, star conches we should be able to find in Leeway. I think like along the shoal. I mean, I think they're like, yeah. They're like all around the beaches, I think, but I think this is a good place to farm for them.
Are you?
A bitter pill to swallow. Mind the deluge. Be still.
Just once more.
Order guide you.
know there's a whole bunch of ruined guards or whatever they're called over here. Oh, there's a bird. Let's take a picture. Oh, dang it, you stupid. Can I still take a picture?
Gather!
I guess we'll fight these guys first. Hopefully.
Mind the side
Oh,
effects.
I think I got scared off. Dang it, you stupid slimes! You scared off the bird! I think there's another one over there. Okay, good. Can I do it with this special camera, or do I have to... We have to take it... There we go. Yeah, we just have to take a regular photo.
There you are.
I will have order.
Cascade.
Let me amuse myself a little.
Huh. Ta- cha- ha. 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 Ha.
Yeah, I totally like messed up that rotation.
Ha.
That's okay.
Just once more.
We're
The
OP
doctor will
anyway.
see you now.
At least in the regular world, we're OP. There's some more cranes. We need a different type, though. Different type of bird. I hope these guys count. I guess we'll find out soon enough.
This is order.
The depths beckon. I may have overestimated my
Clouds hide. The birds call.
cascade. One of us has to go. I'm
Dang,
feeling a
guy.
little washed out.
Not shield? I guess I forgot to shield.
Guide you.
A bitter pill to swallow.
Wind Strider. Ha!
Oh, and I don't have that.
As one with wind and cloud.
I will have order. Stabilize.
Ha! Ch- Cha! That hurt.
This is order.
Taking a turn for the better.
It's okay, we got this. Even when we mess up. I didn't even see, did that count? Yeah, it counted as one type anyway. We still gotta do 2 different types though. Okay. The clockwork, I know we're gonna have to go to Fontaine, right? I didn't even see, what was the second one with green leaves that we picked up? I guess I just picked it up without even thinking about it, whatever it was. Oh, it might have been, oh no, it wasn't a sweet flower because that we just got. Oh well. Whatever it was, I'll take it. Alright. Well, I'm just gonna go to Mondstadt for the dogs and cats and birds. Because I know where those are in Mondstadt, at least. Well, I have a general idea anyway.
Lord Barbados, please see to it that
Wasn't there one
Time to
around
go.
here somewhere? Am I imagining things? I'm imagining things. Oh, nope, there's one. Is it the same type, though?
There's a strange wanderer near.
Yeah, it's the same type.
And a radish veggie soup.
Oh, that's a different dog, right? Oops. Yeah. Okay. There's some birds. Where's their cat? Is there a cat around here? Or is it just the birds? It's just the birds.
If I can pull it out.
There's some cats in Mondstadt, aren't there? Surely there are. Or did they all go to the cat cafe?
Go ahead and pick up some new pieces from Shopes' blacksmith.
Be safe. May the animal archon.
Can't you give me a better price?
Fresh fruit only. Time to go.
There's a cat. I wonder if you could like if you have cats in your what do you call it? And you're serving a teapot, I wonder if you could just go take pictures of those. Let's try it. I just want to test that theory. I need to go claim my stuff anyway. Oh, nope, it's not detecting them. I mean, there's still cats and dogs. I guess they consider this cheating. Let's go to Fontaine, because I know we're going to need to go there. Alright, so I need to look for another cat. And clockwork guys. And other enemies.
Time to go.
Guess I could use the book. I'll wander around a little bit before using the easy way. Those aren't clockwork, guys. There's some more birds. We don't need any more birds. We need a cat.
Time to go.
Alright. We'll do this the smart way, I guess. Enemies. We need... Wuthering Waves is coming out in a couple days, and I'm so excited for it. One of the things I'm most excited about is there's no stamina when you run. That would be wonderful. If only Genshin would do that. Oh, that would make my life so much easier. I love exploring the land. I just hate running in it.
Gather!
Wind Strider!
The doctor will see you.
Be still.
I don't understand why they would make running such a chore. Give us a mount or something. Or, I don't know. Like, I understand having stamina in combat if you're wanting to make that more challenging, but why would you make running and just exploring a challenge, you know? I don't get that. I don't get that at all. Anyway, we only needed one, so. What else? Ruin centers. We could fight one of those.
Time to go.
Stabilize!
A bitter pill to swallow.
Yeah. Oh, that counts as a rune machine. Okay. Cool. Are these the mechanical ones they were talking about? I'm not sure. Yado drinking his boba.
Solidify! Mind the deluge.
Yes. Yes, they do count as the primal construct.
The doctor will see.
This is order. Be still.
Apparently those were two different types. They look the same to me, but okay, I'll take it. And then the clockwork guys. This is a nice feature that they have, by the way, tracking down enemies that you need for farming and things like this.
A bitter pill to swallow.
Different types.
Cascade. Stabilize.
The doctor will see.
And we got a chest. Sweet. Look at
Yes. Very nice.
that. Alright, let's go see. This is a different type or the same type? Not sure. But we'll find out.
I will have order. Be still.
Yay, we got it.
Wind Strider!
Crumble.
Mind the side effect.
Alright, did we get everything? Oh, we're still need another cat, right? I think. Let's see. Where is the cat? Probably one of the cities. Let's go to Leeway. Here, kitty, kitty, kitty. Kitties. That's a person. I know where there's some dogs, but where are all the cats? I don't know. Oh, there's a cat. There we go. Awesome. Alright, mission accomplished.
Why do new explorers make the same mistakes?
We'd like to invite you to attend this music festival. Hmm? How did you know I liked music? Well, to be truthful, that's where I get most of my creative ideas. Oh, then you must have music you really enjoy, right? We could play it for you. Oh, that's a long list you'd be looking at. If I had to pick one, it might be this traditional piece from Konda Village. That's where I started my culinary journey, in fact. Could you play the piece if I were to hum the tune for you? Sure, I'll give it a go. Thanks. Oh my gosh. I think this is right. Okay. Oh, okay. I think that's right. Okay, cool. That wasn't as hard as I thought it was gonna be. Absolutely fantastic. If not for the way you dress, I'd have suspected that you were from Konda Village yourself. It sounded just like the original. Alright, I've decided I'm heading to this festival. Maybe immersing myself in the music there might give me some new ideas. I'll move my food stall over there. Not that my skills are the most impressive, but I'm sure I'll add to the atmosphere at least, eh? Poultry skewer with barbecue sauce, salty grilled fish, kitsune ramen. Dear customer, would you like to try some native Inazuman snacks? We'd like to invite you to attend this music festival. Hmm? Did I hear you wrong? Is this a music festival or a food festival? Music, and a serious formal musical exchange to boot. By the way, do you have any music you enjoy? We can play it for you right now. Oh, you're serious then? Well, I do have something in mind. I can try humming it for you. Could you try playing it then? Sure, I'll give it a go. Well then, this is quite the lovely surprise. I think it's that one. This one's a little harder, huh? Wow, what a brilliant recreation. That said, even I have no clue what this song's called. A fox-eared customer of ours likes humming this one when she comes over for some ramen. She's one of our VIPs. Came around a few days ago, in fact, or I wouldn't have remembered that song at all. I guess that tells you all you need to know about me and music, hey? If you're looking for a food stall, I'd recommend you look for Tamaki. That fellow's got a right adventurous spirit. Even if he isn't a fan of music, he should be interested nonetheless. Cool. Yeah, that was the other guy we talked to. We already talked to Tamaki. Who's the other person? They're this way. I like this event. This is pretty cool. Something different. Tsukumono Groceries. All your wishes granted in this one place. We'd like to invite you to attend this music festival. How strange. No one's ever invited me to go attend such an event before. Well, that's why we're here. You must have music you really love, right, Aoi? We could play it for you. We're serious musicians. Music, you say? Well, there is one that I heard a long while back. I was your height when I last heard it, I believe. I only remember bits and pieces of it, but could you play it for me all the same? Sure, I'll give it a go. Thank you. Well, we know this one well. You hear it every time you log in. Yeah. I think it was that one, but... Alright, I think that's right. Yay. Ah, lovely. It seems like you're quite the dab-head at making others' wishes come true. It's been almost 20 years since I last heard this tune. It was a boy in the neighborhood who played it for me. His wish was to travel and see the outside world. It's just such a shame that I couldn't have been the one to help him. Well, would you look at that? I've strayed from the topic. I'm afraid I can't help with this music festival. Tsukumono Groceries can't do without me right now. Still, I'm glad to have heard this once more. Thank you so much. Alright. Alright. Now we're going to Leeway, it looks like. Found one you like? Please pay over here. We'd like to invite you to attend this music festival. A music festival, you say? You know, I actually met my husband because of a song. Quite the coincidence, eh? Oh, which song was it? I bet we can play it for you. We're super serious about music. Oh, in that case, could you play it if I were to hum the tune? Sure, I'll give it a go. How exciting! That's a Fontaine song, all right. I think it's this one. I don't mean to do that. I think it's this one. All right. I think it's that one. Okay. Yay. What a wonderfully nostalgic feeling. I was immediately reminded of my studies in Fontaine. I would often go to cafes in Vasari Passage to read, and when I heard the song one day, I asked the barista what it was called. They didn't know, but a large fellow having some cake nearby told me it was named La Souvenir avec le crêpes succulent. And later on, he became my husband. Aww, that's cute. He was at the cafe meeting with his friends from a literary club back then. Oh, how nostalgic. We were so young. Oh, right. Your music festival. I fear I shan't be able to attend, but if needed, I can get my husband to go. He's been fiddling with some old books that haven't been selling well all day, and I haven't been able to dissuade him from doing so. But I'm sure such cultural exchanges would interest him. I'll ask him to bring some souvenirs along that he can give out to boot. That's cool. I like that. That was a really nice little cute story. Wasn't expecting that. All right. Mingxing jewelry is well established within the industry. Though we are only taking advance orders on gems right now, we do have some other items in stock, however. We'd like to invite you to attend this music festival. A music festival, you say? Thank you. I do confess to being in the habit of collecting radiant spin crystals. Oh, then you must have music you really enjoy, right? We could play it for you. We're serious musical types. Oh, really? Well, there is this one tune. What say I hum it for you, and you play it for me in turn? Thanks for your trouble. think that's right. Yay. Ah, now that brings back memories. It reminds me of when I was young. I would wake up very early to attend calligraphy classes at my teacher's place. It was so early that it was still dark out, and it was terribly frightening. Fortunately, I would pass by the house of an old granny, and I could often hear the song drifting out from her home. It would give me a sense of peace. That dear old lady probably isn't with us anymore. But I've also grown, and I am no longer as afraid of the dark. In any case, I've given it some serious consideration, and while I'd love to agree, it's going to be tough finding someone to watch a time-honored store like ours on such short notice. So let me recommend someone else to you who you might attend instead. Jigu Antikus's boss, Lin Lang. She doesn't even open in the daytime, and you can either find her sleeping or wandering the streets. I reckon she'd have the free time to help. Regardless, thank you so much for letting me hear that song again. I hope your musical venture goes well.
Jewelry's out of stock, but we have some new items in.
Join the Adventurers Guild. You'll have a blast.
Oh, there she is. Welcome to my humble shop. We have some new items in store if you would be so kind as to take a look at them. We'd like to invite you to attend this music festival. An invitation? As in a date? No. This is about musical exchange. By the way, do you have any songs that you like? We could play them for you just to show you we're legit, you know? I see. Well, I do have something in mind. I'll hum and you play. How does that sound? Sure, I'll give it a go. I'm listening. Oops. Alright, I think that's right. My dear guest, it would be no exaggeration to compare your performance to an adeptal hymn. When I was just starting in this line of work, I went to Midland to purchase some ancient jade. On the way there, I heard music coming from King Yun Park Peak. I was so enraptured that I wondered if it might be the music of the Adepti themselves, you know? Thank you. I thought I'd never get the opportunity to hear it again. As for the music festival, I say that I wouldn't call myself any kind of music enthusiast. I simply happen to like this tune, so forgive me if I must decline. But allow me to slip from my lips this tidbit of gossip. I believe Mingjing Jewelry's boss, Jing Jie, is a close closet fan of music. Perhaps you could ask her. Blah, blah, blah. Last but not least, I wish you the best of luck with your festival.
Feel free to take a look around.
Alright, I think that's all from this area. Double check. Marjorie. Welcome! Every treasure here is unique, so we don't negotiate on the price, nor do we give refunds. We'd like to invite you to this music festival. A music festival? Didn't we just hold the Windbloom Festival? This one's taking place in Inazuma, Marjorie, and it's a serious musical exchange. If you got any tunes you like, we can play it for you right here and now. Let me think. Well, I don't remember this one's name, but could you play it if I were to just hum the tune? Sure, I'll give it a go. Oh, that'd be grand. I think that's right. Try that. This tune is so gentle, just the way I remember it. My dad used to play this one for us on his harmonica while we were on the way back from Springvale. He said this tune represented Springvale itself, and that's where Dad grew up. Shame that my grandfather would pass away before I was ever born. Thanks for playing that music. You know what? I've decided that I should spend a bit more time with my dad. He's an adventurer, so he tends to spend his time out in the field. So, if you don't mind, I might have to give this festival a pass, but if there's another opportunity, I'll come and drag him as long as well. I guess let's play as Zhongli for a little bit, because we haven't done him yet.
It's been getting quite busy.
Zhongli wants to play something too.
Haven't you heard?
I guess we could get out Venti, but nah, that's okay. We did Venti during the cat event. As hilarious as that was. Because, you know, allergic to cats. Welcome to Flora Whisper. Do you need anything? We'd like to invite you to attend this music festival. Is there a music event going on in the city? I'm only familiar with flowers, though not music. Nah, this one's taking place in Inazuma, and it's totally fine if you don't know much about music. You just need to enjoy it. If there's a tune you like, we could play it for you right now, you know? Well, I do have something in mind. Its name escapes me, but I can hum the tune at least. Will that do? Sure, I'll give it a go. Nice! Woohoo! Oh, you're great. This is even better than Mr. Sight plays it. He performed this one for us last Windbloom Festival, saying that it's a traditional song from Sumeru. Donna said it sounded terrible compared to Mr. Deluxe playing, though. Well, I've made up my mind. The flowers need to take care every day, and Inazuma's pretty far away, so I'm afraid I can't go. Thanks for the music, though. It was lovely. On that note, I'll offer you a special price if you ever need flowers for your festival.
Come in, take a seat. We have a few specials today at Angel Share.
Charles. What'll it be today? We'd like to invite you to attend this music festival. You coming with an invitation? What's the occasion? Has Master Deluxe decided to give me the day off? No, this is about a musical challenge taking place in Inazuma. If there's a song you like, we can play it for you right now. A song I like, you say? I do remember head housemaid Adeland hosting several small family concerts at Dahan Winery. They played a song at those gatherings that I do quite like. I'll do my best to hum it for you. Mind playing the song after that? Sure, I'll give it a go. In that case, do excuse my amateurness. I think it's that one. I think so. Yeah. Very impressive. In fact, I should recommend to Adeline that you be commissioned to play at the next such family event. As for your invitation, to be honest, I was just about ready to agree the moment you finished your performance. But I'm not sure if I'd want to ask Master Deluxe for a day off for something this trivial. After all, he'd agree without hesitation. How about this then? I'll send you a token of support for your festival. Will that do? So you'll be sending us several crates of wine. I doubt everyone who will be attending the festival will be of drinking age. As such, I'll give you some decorative banners instead. We've got them stocked in the winery warehouse, and I believe they'll come in quite handy. Don't you worry, you won't have to go fetch them yourselves. I'll have some of our traders deliver it directly. Just consider it the angel's share.
Hello. Would you like to practice some music? Oh, really? You've got the things from the list? Great, I'll take those. Thanks so much.
Nice.
Thank you both so much. At last, everything on the list is done. I'm afraid I still have some final preparations to make, but I'll see you tomorrow. Then the party can begin.
Cool. Very nice, very nice. Tamaki's here, and this must be the husband. Is that Sayu?
Can't grow taller.
Sayu. Is that you, Gales? Oh my, I've heard so much about you from Fing Fing. You have me at a disadvantage, sir. All right, I forgot to introduce myself. I'm Ling King. Lei Ching? Lei Ching. Fang Fang is Wan Win's Bookhouse's Jafang. She's my wife, you see. She was the one who told me about this event. I don't know much about rock and roll, but Fing Fing says that we should support the latest cultural trends. So here I am. I brought some free cultural products as well. They got snapped up in a heartbeat. If I'd only known, I'd have brought more. She also asked me to thank you for the invitation. Had she not been so busy, she would have come down here herself, I'm sure of it. I hope you'll enjoy yourself here too. Gales! The Iridescent Arataki Rockin' for Life Tour de Force of Awesomeness you recommended is really awesome. I've been inspired. Now have a taste of the food I made specifically for the event. Cool. What kind of creative cuisine is that? Dongo milk that's been marinated in rock and macerated in roll. Rock and roll dongo milk. Here, have one on me. It's just regular dongo milk, right? I wouldn't go that far. At least it might have been to begin with, but not after hearing all that rock and roll that I made it listen to. That's also why it now tastes like regular dongo milk that's been lying around for a while. But this way, some customers are even willing to pay double the price of Rego dongo milk just to get their hands on this stuff. Must be the power of rock and roll, eh? It's so mind-blowing that I can't even put it into words. Okay, interesting. Aww.
Oh, compadres, you're here! Hey, serious props to you both. This place looks amazing! Even better than I'd imagined!
Everything looks perfect. We're ready for business. Traveler, Paimon, you have our thanks.
Guys, why so serious? That ain't rock and roll, man!
Hey, look at that! My favorite melon's a fast learner! Also, I hear you're gonna be taking the stage tonight. Whoa, itching for a little competition, huh?
Paimon was just joking! Seriously, Dvorak? Unbelievable!
Getting cold feet? Nah, don't blame ya. I am the reigning champion of the great sing-along, after all.
Oh, Paimon, backing down from a challenge ain't very rock and roll.
What? Paimon is too rock and roll! Paimon was just being humble!
Then bring it on.
Oh, Paimon's bringing it all right! Paimon's bringing it all the way home! Ha!
Those two. Oh, by the way, did you ever find that dog?
We hit a complete dead end. Goro said he didn't know anything. Mamoru and the guys asked around the city, but no luck there either. What if it really is in Tenshukaku? Is that why we can't find it?
Oh, no, don't go poking around Tenshukaku again! You'll give Kujo-Sara a migraine!
Couldn't agree more. If I bother her too much, I'll end up getting struck by lightning. So that's why this time, I kept my distance and just threw some paper notes towards Tenchukaku. Hopefully, the Raiden Shogun sees them and hands the dog over.
Wait, what? You're still taking a big risk there!
It looks like Doshin Shikanoin was right. It's probably just a local legend after all.
Is he gonna get arrested again?
Well, let's hope not, because that would really suck. Wish I had more time to look into it, but unfortunately, this guy's got a performance to practice for. Now don't forget, there's lyrics and music scores in the jam zone, so no wussing out tonight.
Don't get too cocky, bullchucker. We'll see who's rock and roll.
Game on, Mini Melon!
Oh, Paimon better get some practice in at the jam zone soon. No way is Paimon gonna lose to Itto!
Oh, by the way, we invited a ton of people this time, including some people you know. A few have already shown up, and they're asking about you. Wanna go say hi?
Yeah.
Cool, yeah, let's go see them. Paimon's curious to find out who you invited.
Ayomi and Toma.
Oh, you're a real trooper, Yoimiya. This must be one of the furthest places you've ever delivered to.
I promised Itto that I'd supply fireworks for his festival. I wasn't about to go back on my word.
Hey,
Yay,
Toma,
fireworks.
Yoimiya.
Traveler, Paimon! Cool, you're here too!
It's been too long.
Well, looks like I owe the Arataki gang a huge thank you. If they weren't putting on this event, who knows when I would have gotten to see you next.
You hear that? In case it was too subtle for you, Toma's complaining that you guys never make time to come and visit your old pals.
That's true. Obviously, traveling's very important to you, but you gotta take a break every once in a while. Just remember that you've got friends out there that would love nothing more than the chance to make you feel looked after.
Aw, thank you both. That means a lot.
Of course! Oh, I heard this really cool thing I gotta share with you guys! So, Itto says that the theme of his music festival comes from a story about a dog that saved animals in the war zone. How amazing is that?
Aw.
What do you know about this dog, Toma? Everyone knows how well connected you are.
For once, not much, I'm afraid. I guess my connections are one key canine short. But assuming this really happened, I feel like Watatsumi Island would have had to be involved. This is a dog who managed to sneak in and out of a war zone, repeatedly, without leaving a trail for anyone to follow. Whatever the case, it would have needed someone to help cover its tracks. As far as I know, the Shogun's army doesn't do that kind of thing.
So you're saying it was the Sangonomiya troops? They had a specially trained dog for rescuing critters from the battlefield?
Sounds kind of far-fetched if you ask me. Do we really think Sangonomiya's forces had enough manpower to fight a full-scale war and run a canine wildlife rescue operation on the side?
Okay, well if it wasn't Sangonomiya's side, it must have been the Shogunate.
I doubt they had the manpower either.
Right. So, in my view, it's more likely that Mr. Dvorak simply made the story up as something to capture people's imaginations. I mean, he's an artist, right? Isn't rock music about expressing things we don't fully understand?
Kinda like fireworks in a way. Don't question it, just feel it.
Yeah, that sort of makes sense. That makes you an artist too, Yoimiya. Fireworks are your art.
I'll take it. And on that note, boy, do I have an art show for you tonight. Make sure you don't miss it.
Let's talk to Kokomi and Goro first.
This Miss Hina looks very familiar. Even the outfit.
I was thinking the same thing, Your Excellency, but I just can't put my finger on it.
She really is the spitting image.
Of who?
Goro! Kokomi! Hey!
Oh, hello, you two. It's been a while.
I'm so happy to see you again. I was just asking Shinobu if she knew where you were. This is a nice surprise. Paimon didn't expect to run into you two at an Arataki gang music festival.
I hear that Goro helped to secure the venue.
Oh, I barely did anything. A reader for my That's Life column was asking for advice about it, so I figured I'd help out. Turned out the reader in question was Mr. Arataki Itto. Her Excellency was also very supportive of the whole thing.
An international rock and roll music festival sounded like a good way to attract tourists. And it's to bring attention to the plight of living things, right? Seems like a meaningful cause. Yeah, apparently it has something to do with a dog that was a war hero? Although sadly probably not a true story. Have either of you heard anything about that? Oh, you know, bits and pieces. Nothing concrete.
Yeah, no, me neither.
Those sounded suspiciously like prepared answers. Probably because we've answered that question before. Mr. Arataki Itto came to ask us about it a while back. We'd certainly love to help if we can.
Yes, of course. Actually, I was hoping to ask for your opinion on something.
Sure, what is it?
Does Miss Hina look familiar to you at all? I have this strange feeling like I've seen her somewhere before.
Oh!
Nope, sorry, doesn't ring any bells.
Maybe it's just me.
She probably just looks similar to someone you know. Like how the Traveler looks similar to her brother. There's no mystery here, don't overthink it.
I see. That does make sense.
Traveler, let's get out of here.
That's great. Hi, Zoe.
Hey, there you are. I sent you some letters a few days ago. Have they shown up yet?
Ooh, does this mean you figured it out?
I've made some progress, but I'm still missing the final piece of the puzzle.
So, what did you learn?
I don't have anything conclusive yet, but I have a hunch that it involved both the Yashiro Commission and Sangonomiya.
What? You mean like in cahoots? During the war?
Shh. Like I said, it's just a hunch. Let's not get carried away. Anyway, I've written to the station, and they shouldn't take too long to get back to me. Yuriki Owada should be able to help find what I need. In the meantime, you'll just have to be patient. I would have gone back to the station to look into it myself, but I knew Itto was performing tonight, and I didn't want to miss it.
You know who else is performing tonight? Paimon.
Oh, wow! Sounds like I'm in for a real treat. I definitely picked the right place to be tonight. Will the Traveler's long-serving voice finally graduate from speech to song in a triumphant victory over the Oni rocker of Hanamizaka?
They don't call her the flying rock and roll field for nothing.
I'll be awaiting with bated breath.
Cut it out, both of you! No more stupid nicknames! Paimon didn't realize so many people we know would be here. Better get practicing or tonight could be super embarrassing. Come on, let's head to the jam zone.
We need some fire for the roasted lavender melons. Ooh, I like the Inazuma background. I haven't been to Inazuma in a while. Obviously. Shinyan, can she do fire?
Oh yeah,
She
rock
is
on!
fire. But can she light a fire?
Power chord!
Yeah, she can. There we go. She should be here. It's rock and roll, man.
Hey, Mr. Dvorak, you're still here!
Sure am. I've been checking over the equipment, scores, and lyric sheets to make sure everything's ready for tonight. Shinobu was telling me how popular light novels are here in Inazuma, so I've tweaked the melody and lyrics for a more Arataki gang feel with a light novel twist.
Light novels plus rock music, so... light rock!
I actually didn't change too much. Just took out the dog and made it about Onikabuto instead. Should be more up Itto's alley. This event couldn't have happened without him. It's my way of showing him some appreciation, I guess.
What? You got rid of the dog? But wasn't that the whole inspiration behind the festival?
Yes, but that's all it was, the initial inspiration. Doesn't matter if we change it to an Onikabuto, or you, or me, or anything else. It's the spirit of it that counts.
Spirit? What do you mean?
The spirit of rock and roll?
Okay, should have seen that coming.
Do you think people have been getting too hyper-focused on the dog story?
It's all about the music, my friends. Just enjoy the music. That's all that matters.
Fair enough. Alright, well, speaking of enjoying music, is it alright if Paimon goes first? Paimon's gotta get practicing or Bullchucker's gonna hog the spotlight tonight.
By all means, be my guest. I knew you'd come around to the idea of going on stage. Here's the music score and lyrics. I can't wait to see this.
Whew, let's see now. What's this song called? I got reincarnated as an Onikabuto and flipped the world upside down? What sort of song title is that? Is this supposed to be rock and roll?
Soft rock, actually.
I gotta see these lyrics.
No peeking! You can hear them tonight when Paimon sings the song. Paimon's gonna rock so hard, Bullchucker won't know what hit him.
The time flies by and soon night falls. Music lovers take turns showcasing their talent on the stage. Whoops and cheerings ring out as the crowd grows louder and the atmosphere gets wilder. Before you know it, the moment has arrived.
Ladies and gentlemen, tonight is a night to celebrate, and I trust you're all having a wonderful time. It's been a non-stop rock and roll ride this evening, and we're almost at the end. But first, it is my huge honor to invite two very special guests to the stage. The illustrious Mr. Arataki Itto and Miss Paimon.
Aww, she's being shy.
The two of them will be performing a brand new song written specially for tonight's event. It's called I Got Reincarnated as an Onikabuto and Flipped the World Upside Down. Take it away.
An arrow to the heart, and the Bakedanuki shapeshifted into dark.
I weasel thief hereby bequeath all my mora. 200 goes to my pa.
300 to dear mama. Poor little General Crab, only a shell remains.
Unagi, goodbye. Now rest in peace. Please don't cry.
'Cause we'll get reborn as a beetle next time.
Onikabuto, raise your heart.
To a world beyond the storm of rosy skies.
After an exhilarating song to the end of night, many people begin to leave. But you and your friends approach the stage to congratulate the two rock stars.
So that's rock music, huh? It's a little different than I imagined.
Really? It's different from what I'd heard before. Could be a relatively new genre of rock, I suppose.
So, how'd you like my performance? Did I dominate this little melon here or what?
They were both cute.
Okay, Bullchugger, you got owned and you know it.
Oh, stop it, you two. I think both of you are sensational.
Yeah, they were.
Here, here. Really mind-blowing stuff, guys.
I call it a draw. You're very evenly matched.
You think? Okay, well, what about you, my compadre? Who do you think is the most rock and roll?
Anyway, well, nice low weather even. You're both rock stars.
Really? Do you really think that?
Fine. My compadre wouldn't lie to me. I can handle the truth. Rock on, Mini Melon. Rock on.
Let's not argue anymore, shall we? Itto and Paimon, you both gave incredibly moving performances. I owe you all an enormous debt of gratitude. Without your help, this music festival never would have happened.
Don't mention it, Jack Attack. Hey, if we hadn't met, I wouldn't even know what the spirit of rock and roll means.
The spirit of rock and roll? So what does it mean? What does it mean for rock music to have a spirit?
It means you rock up, rock out, roll the dice, and roll with the punches. Just like me and Paimon.
Yeah, that's obviously not what it means. Mr. Dvorak, could you please give us the official definition? Someone needs to take this guy down a peg.
An official definition? I don't know that one exists. It's an emotional experience, as though you're hearing your own story speak to you through the music.
Funny you should say that. I was just thinking that the spirit of rock and roll is, well, like the Onikapito in the song. Having the courage to grab life by the horns and survive against all the odds. Guess I have a better sense of rock and roll than I thought.
What about you, Yoimiya?
Oh, well, I thought it was gonna be all about that dog, but then the song didn't even mention it, so, was that supposed to be symbolic? Like, if the dog didn't exist, maybe the injured animals didn't either. If there was no injured animals, then that means there was no war, which means the world is at peace.
Oh, so for Yoimiya, the rock and roll spirit is all about world peace.
Shinobu, what about you?
Me? I hadn't given it all that much thought. I was mostly worrying about whether those paper notes Boss threw into Tenshukaku are going to get him in trouble with the Tenryo Commission.
That must mean that for Shinobu, the rock and roll spirit is about keeping the Arataki gang safe.
Shinobu, seriously, you've got nothing to worry about. If the Raiden Chogan had seen any of those notes, she'd have come to join the party.
Paimon agrees that you don't need to worry. Otherwise, Heizo definitely would have arrested Itto by now. Wait, where is that guy anyway? And where did Kokumi and Goro go?
Oh, Doshin Shikanoin had to run back to the station, so he didn't get the chance to say goodbye to you guys. But he did leave something for you. It's over there. As for the other two, they couldn't stick around because they had a government meeting to get to. They did ask me to pass on their regards, though.
The fact that these busy people all made time to attend the party is telling. Clearly, Itto wasn't exaggerating about the stature of the Arataki gang. Itto, what can I say? It's truly been an honor to work with you.
Well, Jack Attack, I can't take all the credit. Let's not forget the Traveler's part in all this. A lot of people only showed up because they knew she'd be here. If we do this again, we gotta make sure to find a way to get her on stage. How's that sound, compadre? Get that rock and roll spirit ready, because next time it'll be your turn to rock our collective socks off.
Yeah, I want to hear the Traveler sing. We barely ever get to hear him talk.
Your Excellency, I believe the Tenryo Commission detective is...
Don't worry about it, Goro. The Puppy Union was a joint venture between us and the Yashiro Commission. If we can maintain secrecy, then all the better for it. But that was never the main goal. We saved some lives, and that's what matters.
I was more worried about the potential impact on your reputation, Your Excellency. After all, some of the lives we've saved belong to the Shogunate. If someone with an agenda finds out, it could cause an uproar.
Don't worry. There might be a way to make it work out in our favor.
Really? How?
Times have changed. We and Narukami Island are supposed to be working together now, so it's not necessarily a bad thing if people discover that we were already cooperating with the Yashiro Commission even during the war.
I see.
Goro, if you want my opinion, you should be more concerned about Miss Hina than you are about this.
Miss Hina? What makes you say that?
I hear she works for That's Life magazine as well. She's young, popular, pretty, and she seems to be just as good at offering comfort to people in need as you are. So, it looks like you have some competition.
Understood, Your Excellency. I will work hard to stay ahead of the competition.
I learned something new today. I never knew that the Hydro Nation's rock music had the power to stir up lightning.
Miko, a few days ago, some strange paper notes flew into Tenshukaku, demanding that I hand over the dog. So I am here to see what on earth it was all about.
I just assumed you must have gotten yourself a pet puppy.
As it happens, I also received an invitation letter via Sara. I've never heard the name Arataki before, but they must be one of my subjects, and so I thought, why not grant them their wish?
Ah, so you came here to make a little Oni's wish come true, hmm? So tell me, how do you plan to respond to the Fontanian musician? It sounded to me like his music was commenting on the war.
The war. I'm not sure we can give him the answer he would hope for. But if nothing else, I know that we must avoid another war at all costs. The people cannot be made to suffer like that again.
But what if the bigger war comes to pass? What then?
If it cannot be avoided, then I will have no choice but to fight.
Well, if that day comes, I'm sure that everyone here tonight will fight by your side.
Interesting. Alright, did we do everything? I think we did everything. Okay, cool. So that's it for me today. Yes. Go on, Xinyan. It's so sad that she wasn't involved at all. But thanks for watching. It's like not including Albedo in the alchemy event. It's like, why? Why would you not include it if that's supposed to be
There's
their
fire in your soul, you gotta rock and roll!
Yeah.
So come on, let's get moving!
Tell them, Xinyan. Alright. Well, thanks for watching, and I hope you have a great day. Bye.